Hello. Okay, so this is my first Fromm video, and I wrote out an entire thing on what I was going to say, but rather than reading it, I think I'm opting not to, and I'm just going to kind of speak from the heart. So I guess as a senior, it's starting to hit me on how valuable academics are, and with every class and interaction with the teacher I have, I'm looking at it more, I think, with a more mature perspective these days. I don't know why it's taken me so long to realize this, but I look at it as an opportunity to take what I learn and interpret it in my life and better myself and better the way that I am as, a human on this earth. I don't know. So to begin, I just want to say that not only have I learned some cool things in this class, I think that for once I've really been able to directly interpret what I've learned into my life, and I'm really thankful for that. And that's kind of what I'm going to speak about, my experience up until this point, versus me kind of before what I've used in this class, what I've learned in this class. So to begin, I just want to start with saying this quote that I heard that really kind of worked with what I was going to speak about. So the quote said something along the lines of, hearing is listening to what is said, but listening is hearing to what isn't said. And when I heard that, it just completely made sense to me, and I realized that up until this point in my life, I'm very guilty of responding to situations and people in a very typical canned way. And now that I've had this experience and learned the truth behind what this means before it would totally go over my head, I'm taking a better approach to situations, and rather than responding quickly how I may have before, I'm stopping and thinking about it and offering an alternate perspective and understanding the entire situation at hand. And I think this has helped me. Not only do I see this with relationships with people, I understand them more, but I've been able to use this to, I think, just feel better about the way that I am. And at the end of the day, I know that my motives are kind of in line. I don't really know why that two go hand in hand, but I think when you're able to find the truth in every situation, your responses and the way that you approach things are inevitably going to be better, thus creating a better life and the truth and happiness. So if that makes sense to anyone, I challenge you to find the truth in every situation. But something that really I've learned in this class that that connects directly to this is the value of strengths. And in over immersion and in Mr. Squires' TED class, I know he does this thing called Strength Finder. And basically what Strength Finder is, to anyone who's possibly watching this, is a test to find that recognizes your strengths. And oftentimes, like Mr. Squires says, people will see their strength written out, and it'll hit them that what they've always perceived as a character flaw or a weakness is actually a strength, and your ability to articulate it and your ability to embrace it is really cool. So I've used my strengths in that way, not necessarily to embrace them, but rather to challenge myself to find the strengths in other people, and going back to finding truth in everyone else, rather than recognizing people for this or that or whatever it's easy to say or to call them. I'm taking it upon myself to find the truth in the situation, to find the truth within them. For someone who is not in this class, this might not make any sense at all, but if I can leave you with something, I would just say that there's more to everything than we see. And if we can take it upon ourselves to find the truth and to respond in our most intellectual way, I think that we can work towards making the world a better place. That sounds dumb, but it's sincere. Thank you.